This video is going to show you how to repair a lock on the Mercedes W202 model that does not open the door. And here are the symptoms that you're going to see. You're going to insert the key and you're going to turn it one way or the other and the door will not unlock. So the key works obviously, but nothing happens. So now if you're lucky, this breaks while the door is unlocked. If you're not lucky, the door is locked when the shaft behind this lock cylinder breaks, and then you got to first figure out how to unlock the door to start the repair. But just to play safe, what I did is also I opened the rear window here in case I need access, so I don't lock myself out of the vehicle as I'm working on this. In order to get access to the lock and get it removed, you basically pull back this weather strip here. And if you look back here now, really carefully, you get access to a bolt back there that essentially holds the lock in place. In order to remove it, you're going to use one of those, and it doesn't have to be round like this, it can just be flat. I did magnetize it a little bit because the last thing you want to do is then drop that screw and then have it fall into the door, in which case you're going to have to take the panel off. So here we go. I'm inserting this right now. Right, and the rest I'm going to unscrew by hand now. Right, and as I'm unscrewing this bolt now, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It gives me an option, as you can see now, look, to pull the lock further back. So I'm going to tape this tool to the door so it doesn't move back. I just pull back the screw just enough, and I'll show you this here. Look in here. Actually, that I can now pull the lock part out. There you go. So the lock is out. So this is what the inside looks like. So this here is the bolt that we were unscrewing here from this side, and I just secured that it stays far enough. See, here's how I'm accessing it with the tool here. But I secured it just far enough so it does not fall back into the door. So this is the part that ties into the lock, and it goes right in here. And as you can see, I got a small crack here, right here, and the pin that's holding it is no longer in place. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this part out right now. Right, so I went with the pliers and I'm just simply holding it, making sure I don't drop it. And the other part you'll notice is that the end of it is broken. This is the part that broke, so we'll have to replace this part with a new one. And let's see the interior of that thing now. And I'm gonna have to kind of investigate if that piece that broke off, if it's stuck in there or not somewhere. So I'm recording the inside of the lock right now. So the lock operation is fairly straightforward. I'm just going in with a screwdriver now. If you look at it, if I turn it left, it unlocks. If I turn it right, it locks. And as you can see, the vacuum is opening and locking. So basically the only problem we got here that we got to address is that shaft that goes from the lock to that mechanism in there. rather than ordering the entire lock from Mercedes, I'm going to just try and use this bolt here and kind of grind it down. This area here is going to matter, and just the top here to the shape that's required. So here's a quick update as I'm working through this, what this looks like. So I'm trying to obviously get the shape here of the broken piece here, and then I'm grinding the part of the shaft that goes into the plastic piece that then unlocks and locks the door, kind of to be a little bit narrower. Obviously I need the back wider, and then I'm going to shape it into this square shape. So here's the kind of the next level now of progress here. So compare it. So the last thing we had to do is shape it so it's rectangular in the back. So there you go. This matches now. And if you look, if I try and fit it in here now, it fits perfectly in here. So you'll notice also that the original part has a hole in it, so I'm going to have to drill a hole through it right now, and it's got to be drilled in this particular direction. So here's now the finished product with the hole drilled in, and what we're going to just do now is insert it here, secure it with the pin. There you go. And then we'll just wrap the pin around on the other side. And we're ready for the install. I'll squeeze this with the pliers as well. There you go. There you go. So what I did here is, so the screw did not fall in. I just put a little nut at the end of it. That way while I was working I didn't have a potential problem with the screw jumping in. So okay, I made it flush now. I'm going to secure the tool here with the tape at the end so it does not move on me. And now we're going to try and insert the repaired lock here. And remember, this part here, it has to go into that kind of X-shaped plastic slot in there. So, and those parts here have to attach in here. So let's see if we can guide this in correctly. There you go. It just popped in here. We're gonna tighten now the screw that goes back in here. So let's just get it partially secured here. Tighten it within reason. Okay, so we can pull the tool out and the tape. And let's try the lock. There, and that fixed our locks. Once you're done with the job, don't forget to push in the weather seal back into the spot. This job took approximately 1 hour to complete, and the part itself, since I made it myself, cost, maybe $1. I understand, based on what I saw online, I haven't verified with the dealer, if you'd replace the part with Mercedes, a replacement part, you'd have to replace the entire lock, because the lock itself, obviously the tumbler and the part that actually broke, that that I made come as one single unit. So it's really, you know, something you need to decide whether it's worth your time an hour to just make the part if you got the tools to do it, or if you would just want to buy a replacement part and follow the steps that are shown in this video to just replace it with a new part. Anyway, hope this video helped you, and thank you for watching.